So guys, P2B was interviewed after his visit to Rome, and here was his response. Like I said, that man is the best thing that can happen to Nigeria. Just take a listen and hear a word from a wise man, a powerful speech from P2B.
You were in Rome. We saw the photograph of yourself and the president. Of course, online people thought that otherwise maybe they expected that you and the president are fighting. But then you go to him and the things, there is this...
And the president is not fighting.
Okay.
I'm not fighting anybody.
Yes.
My fight is against bad governance, against hunger, against poverty, against out-of-school children, against people not having health services. This country have less than 10% insurance care, health insurance, should be 100%. These teachers teaching here should be paid by government because it's universal basic education. The law says here that our children should go to school free. So what my Lord is doing is helping government. Government should help him.
Okay,
That's what I did in Anambra State. I'm in coalition against hunger, in coalition against poverty, in coalition against good health. Politics for me is not about position. It is about doing the right thing.
But is that a report true, sir?
Whatever you make of it, I can tell you, I, Peter, have told you where I stand. I just came back this morning. I didn't go talk about politics. I'm talking about the education of these children. You don't do it with politicians. I don't fight. I'm not talking about position. In this country, we talk about politics and abandon what we should be talking about. What we should be talking about is how are we going to educate these children.
It will be decided by women. It will be, who knows, even the security agencies may decide. Look, these elections better be good. I know what I'm saying. We're on the cliff edge. Nigerians can see the clear difference between Obimi and between the others. And Nigerians are feeling what they are feeling. Come and do something differently is between you and Nigerians. I don't know that answer. Thank you for this question. With all modesty, Nigeria has been presented with the best possible candidate there is around. Politicians, leaders like Peter Obi come probably once in a generation. And the kind of choice of running mate that he made, forget that I'm the one speaking. He went for somebody that is very, very unique, something to point at, issues to protect, and all that. Nigerians have been presented with the kind of ticket that right now is clearly the best. No national controversy, no international controversy. You know, as we say, names that are known. I repeat, names that are known. Characters that you can trust. Commitment that you can see. Compassion that you can feel. And capacity that is evident. This is what we have presented Nigerians. A businessman who rose through the ranks, owns a bank, and a series of successful businesses, very, very comfortable, very successful, yet instead of continuing in the line of comfort, decided to get comfort for the ordinary citizens. Peter Obi. How he became a governor is part of his records. He had enough money to join PDP, he joined ABGA. For 3 years was in court, was impeached, and he came back. I don't see any governor that has dented Nigerian political history like Peter Obi. The records of Peter Obi, 8 years without borrowing a penny, 75 billion naira of 2014 left for the state, refused to sign the law to collect money. Not only are others not planning to emulate him, they are even planning to bury that record, because they know none of them can do anything close to that record. So you are now speaking about the best performing governor in our Fourth Republic, Peter Obi.
Okay, now
How he went. APC is actually probably conducting its own parallel election in which their own beavers will communicate to their own INEC and then they will announce that they are the winners. So if they announce their own poll, it is the least of my worry. The least of my worry. APC cannot even win Lagos today. This is a party, it's already at war with itself in the election month. They are at daggers drawn. This is a political party that has not fulfilled one promise. The governor of the state that gave Buhari 1.9 million votes, the highest votes, last week said that in 8 years, Muhammadu Buhari has not achieved anything. APC can do anything, APC can say anything. But one thing I know is that whatever they say, I don't believe. Whatever they do, never.
When I've always displayed my love for Peter Obi, you think I am being superficial or I am being nepotistic or just being biased. There are reasons why one takes a liking into somebody. Now, Peter Obi in one interview said that he wouldn't mind suggesting the unaliving sentence for criminals who loot the economy's wealth or jail term for a minimum of 10 years. Tell me which of your favorite politician will say that. Your Tinubu, I am imagining Tinubu saying that I will want people who loot the country to be sentenced to unalive. I don't see them doing that. Look, if you are hating Peter Obi, it's because you are a criminal. You are either a tribal bigot, somebody who hates Nigeria, somebody who is criminally minded, or somebody who is mischief at birth. Otherwise, how would you hate somebody who everything that comes out of him are positive things? He doesn't abuse anybody. He doesn't call people's name. He is the only one that has been EFCC attacks him, Yoruba attacks him, APC attacks him, Ren Omokri attacks him, which of this person, what's his name? Shore attacks him. Everybody attacks him, but he attacks only the government. He never exchange. Soludo attacks him. You never see Peter Obi exchanging words with any individual. All he does is that I am a trader. He's not poor, but he's doing well. So a man who disdains corruption to the extent of suggesting unaliving for people caught looting the economy's world, what type of man do you think that man is? Is he a man you should hate, or is he a man you should be hating? Truly, I see that the people who have perpetuated our political sufferings are those who have imbibed in themselves this deep, profound hatred on the basis of tribe and on the basis of religion. Take that away from your mind, you will see clearly that Peter Obi is the right man that should rule this country. Don't say that what has Peter Obi done in Anambra? Anambra State is not Lagos. Lagos was a state that was collectively developed by the rest of the states because it was once a capital, just like Abuja now, that all the money gathered from all the country, a portion of it is used to develop Abuja. Then somebody comes to become governor, you said, somebody comes and becomes a governor, you said he developed Lagos. From where now? How now? Remember First Act 77, all those in fact, I have come to the conclusion that the real problem we have in this country are not the politicians, but these tribal and religious bigots that have refused to see the problems of Nigeria from a clear, settled lens, rather from their myopic tribalism and religious bigotry. If we continue to do that, then let the season of bad leadership continues. You know, I have been biding my time before I make any comment regarding the crisis in Labour Party. The first time I met Julius Abure was in Asaba, one of these rallies where the then governor of, the aspiring governor of Delta State under the platform of the Labour Party was running a campaign. And I met Julius one-on-one. I'm sure Julius wouldn't remember this, but in that crowd, I sneaked in and met him and I introduced myself. I said, my name is Magnus, and he said he doesn't recognize me. And I said, with all the things I've been doing, you know, going into villages, traveling around the states, taking risks, going into places forbidden, campaigning for Peter B, you don't know me? He said, well, then he feigned as if he had a recollection, but that ended there. Now, let me tell you, Julius Abure, when I see you, you simply remind me of a typical black man that doesn't appreciate power. Let me also tell you that Labour Party became relevant only because Peter Obi went to Labour Party. And let me also tell you again that if Peter Obi leaves Labour Party, which I want him to do, that will also be the end of the popularity of Labour Party. For me, Julius Abure represents the typicality of how ungrateful a black man can sometimes be. Now, here is a man who made Labour Party became what it is. Because of Peter Obi, people became governors, people became Senate members, people became House of Reps members, and all you could do to appreciate is to forget him. It was on the back of Peter Obi a lot of people rode into relevance or into governance. I remember the one who came into the one who got into House of Rep, who was saying that he didn't know Tinubu was this good. Man, it's only in Nigeria I've seen that people can be truly, truly ungrateful. Julius Abure, the least you could do, I don't know you, and I don't think millions of Nigerians who voted for Labour Party didn't know you. They didn't know you. And I'm sure the next party Peter Obi will go through will also reawaken that party. You must be thinking that you are the one who is making Peter Obi. I hear you making a statement that you are going to expose Peter Obi. You are going to expose. Look, people have tried to expose Peter Obi, search Peter Obi, pull his clothes. They found nothing. So there's nothing about Peter Obi you are going to expose. So don't. That's a cheap blackmail. You don't have anything to expose Peter Obi for. As a matter of fact, when I see you, Arabambi, and that Babala, what's his name? It's my brain, old age. The old man now, the old man. When I see you do what you do in Labour Party, I'm like, these people have been unplugged. Because Tinubu is going to party by party, unplugging people. You have been unplugged, Abure. You have been unplugged. For you to be saying the things you are saying, knowing fully well that you owe Peter Obi a lot of appreciation. Clearly, what we that voted for Obi or that termed ourselves as obedient are a group of people who want the betterment of this country, not who want Labour Party. So if you think you have gathered membership because Labour Party has suddenly becomes a party, a daring party that Nigeria loves. I saw you making comment as if Peter Obi owes you a favor because you gave him the platform. Peter Obi himself is a platform. Peter Obi is a you guys that are antagonizing Peter Obi don't know that Peter Obi is a platform. Peter Obi is a party. Peter Obi is the every. You'll be shocked because every has been quiet. Tinubu has done what he has done. You thought the obedient movement has been conquered. Make I laugh in a Magnus Oraka way. You'll be shocked that when campaign resume, you'll be surprised that the obedient movement is even stronger and bigger, and they are not identified by party. Abure, they are not identified by party. They are identified by a conviction, and it is that conviction that you guys can't kill. That conviction is alive. That conviction is that, look, we are a group of people that hates corruption, that hates bad leadership, that hates a crumbling Nigeria, that loves good people that have no stain. For you, you believe you are in Labour Party for politics. Politics of self-aggrandizement, politics of self-enrichment, politics of just power drunkenness. It's a pity that I have to say these things, because I once thought that those of you in Labour Party shared the ideals of those who followed Peter Obi. But unfortunately, it's like Peter Obi and the rest of you in Labour Party do not share a common philosophy or a common idea. Hence, you just want to make noise. When another election exercise comes, you make the noise just for making the noise. Our Labour Party. But in truth, you favor the status quo of the APC government that is ruining and crushing this country. It is not you that will expose anybody. Rather, you are about to expose yourself. So my small advice, my small tertiary advice, you better shape up or we will shape you out.
That question they asked to be, and he responds, just show that Nigeria we missed a very big thing that would have happened to us. Because this man has proven that he has the mind of people, that he understands the pain people are going through. That he's not even after coalition with anybody. He wants to coalesce for poverty, not just to become a president, but because he understands what to do to make the life of Nigerians better. All he's concerned about is education and health sector. That's the only thing he's concerned about. Education, health sector. Education, health sector. Any other thing you're talking about is not his business. But ask other politicians. Their own mindset is for themselves. The next election, they want to win the election, they want to remain in power till they die. All these people are just selfish for their own personal interest. But people have proven that he understands the pain of the masses. He wants the betterment of these children. Like he said, that he wants a better future for his next generation, not just for himself, but for the next generation. How many of our leaders can say that? And then tomorrow somebody is saying that P2B is this one, P2B is that one. All these people that talk about P2B are paid to criticize P2B, because in a normal sense, you should know that P2B is a man that sacrificed everything to make the life of Nigeria better. This man has been on that threat many times. This man travels with his own money. This man donates his own money. This man does so many sacrifices for Nigeria. And then some persons are still coming out to condemn him, to criticize him, trying to say that this man had no legacy in Anambra State. Which, I mean, I've cleared the doubt of those saying that on my channel, because I've posted many things that to be said and to be did in Anambra State. But let me get to views about the video in the comment section. Let me get to views, and I'll see you guys in my next video. If you're new here, can subscribe. Please support again. Kids, what help us go by subscribing to our channels and sharing our video for that to see it, and also like our videos. Also comment anything you feel about the video so we can take a shot. See you guys in my next video, guys.